It's morning, and we are headed down the Delaware River this morning. We have been at this anchorage, which you would have heard about on the last episode. And in normal Eric style, he has gotten up earlier than he's supposed to and was ready to go because it's daylight. But what we have to worry about here is current. We still are at high current right here. The idea was to start when the current was going a little bit less, and then going to be changing and go down the Delaware River. So we will see what happens. And we are off. Once again, beautiful sunrise. Here are the other boats that came into the anchorage last night. I'm sure we'll be seeing them later today. Well, maybe not. They're sailboats. We might go faster. We have looked at many routes, but our plan today, that we decided, is we are going to leave from this anchorage here. We're going to go down the Delaware River, come out into the ocean, and then we're going to go up to Atlantic City. That is our goal. If something happens, we can duck into Cape May. There's even Ocean City, though probably not that one, but it could be. It's going to take us about 13 hours. As you can see, the current is going against us right now. We're planning to start at 6. We're a little early, of course, but so we're going to be fighting the current to begin with. But then over time, about 7 o'clock, it's going to switch on us. See, this is 7 o'clock, and you can see that the current's starting. It's getting less up here, and it's starting to go down. So by 8 o'clock, current will be going with us. Okay, here's the weather today. As you can tell right now, it's really good up here. It's hardly any wind whatsoever. You can see that as we go farther down, it would be 10 to 15 knots, but by 9 o'clock, it starts easing off. By 10, it's easing off more, 11. By noon, there's hardly any wind. And then we're going to be going around here. You can tell there gets to be about 10 knots of wind maybe on the outside there. And by 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock when we should be in, that's when the wind's picking up a little bit more. But even as we enter Atlantic City, it's about 9 knots. So it shouldn't be bad. These guys were all in the anchorage across from where we were.
One of our viewers commented on the smokestack, and I had to look it up. It's the Hope Creek Nuclear Generating Station.
Here we are. Nutmeg's in front of us. Current's going against us. But we're still going 9.1 knots. I have a feeling this is what we're going to be seeing for most of the day. We are going with the current now, and that means we are going 10.5 knots. Not too much to see out here. Making good time. We're all the way down here, and there is the point that we're going to go around. There's the point. We've got to go out here a ways to make sure that we don't get into some shoaling. But it is only 10 o'clock. quiet day. We're out on the open ocean, kind of next to the shore, kind of. Anyhow, here's what it looks like. Blue, lots of blue. Yeah. If you look over there, you can see shore barely. We are a little ways off. Eric's working on his computer. We've been playing with the navigation equipment a little, seeing if we could understand it a little bit better. And life's just kind of quiet out here. Kind of makes me think we should just keep going all night. As of now, we are due into Atlantic City about 5:04. 3 more hours. It has been a long but beautiful day. We are here and we are coming into Atlantic City. You can see it right there. Eric is going down for his last engine room check
of the day.
It's hot and muggy and he is wearing a fleece. I don't know. We couldn't have asked for a better day for going up the coast. We have anchored here before, so we do know where we're going to go anchor, so that will help. There's Atlantic City, but we are going to go out and take a hard left, I guess, and follow this fishing boat in. He is going in where the marinas are. We're gonna go past the marina and back around, and there's an anchorage right over here. I only saw one boat in here according to AIS earlier. You can either go in there where the marinas are in the harbor, or there's an anchorage right here.
Eric decided he was going to take a different route in and go over the shallow area.
9, 8. This would be low the keel. 7. 6, 5, 4. Could you stay away from the 5? 3, 3.4, 3.6. You're going up 3.8, 4, 4.1. 5.8, 6. 6.3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's kind of funny that sailboat is like right where we were last time. Okay, 11.4.
17.
We're right here.
17.
Switching 17.
Show it to you better on the chart later. Oh. For those of you who want to know where to anchor Atlantic City, here's the anchorage. Got the bridge there, and realize that there's kind of a breaker there that you kind of want to be behind if you can, but you don't want to get so shallow that you end up grounded. And here's the beach. And there's a sailboat. It's anchored about where we anchored last time. I think we're pretty dang close. Anyway, that's the channel out. So even if it's kind of dark in the morning, it's pretty easy to get out. And at night, it gets all lit up around here.
We left our anchorage that morning at 5:40 a.m. and we didn't arrive till Atlantic City until 5:16 p.m. It was an 11.9 hour day, so it's a good thing we did get up and leave early.
And this is Atlantic City in the evening. We are not going to stay up for the full lights because we are getting up really early in the morning to leave. But it's kind of cool to watch it. Have a good night. It's about 3:30 in the morning. Yes, my husband likes getting up early and starting at the day that way. It's gonna work better today. The weather's gonna get bad later this afternoon, so it just makes sense to get going. We're taking off at 3:38 a.m. So this time we're gonna go
Yes, we're going
up and around
Yes, correct.
because
That's
we
correct.
came in this way and that wasn't so good. When we came in like this, and this time Eric went like this. He's not gonna do that again, and when we left today, we didn't do that. Came in around here and came up and around. It's deeper up here. It got pretty shallow in here. So if you decide to use that anchorage, you might want to think about that. It's nice when you can see the markers blinking out there, because then you know you're going to see them. So this morning we are leaving Atlantic City and we are coming out. We are going up the coast. All the way up and going around Sandy Hook. We have anchored here in the past. It has been a good anchorage in the past. You need to make sure that you avoid the cable areas, because there are some cable areas in here. It should show in your navigation. Well, it's daylight. Don't think we're getting a sunrise this morning, though. It's just kind of, I don't know, foggy. Oh, look, Atlantic City in the background. So how was that anchorage last night?
Not too bad. I mean, yeah. If there was another alternative, I'd probably go there.
But the anchor stuck really,
Oh, yeah. No, it's not very
and it came up good, right?
good. Yeah, it was just sand. So.
Pretty cool sun there, but I'm not sure if you guys can see it. We are making good time. We are just heading up and around. We have estimated arrival time at 1 o'clock, which will get us there way before the weather comes in, though I haven't checked to see what the status is of that. It was worth getting up early. Don't you think?
Yep. It's always worthwhile getting up early and get stuff done.
Bunch of little boats are out here fishing. Lots of people fishing. You can just start seeing Manhattan. We are going over there. There are people on the beach. We normally anchor somewhere over in here, avoiding the cable area. But we're gonna go down closer to land because the wind's supposed to be coming from that direction. We want the land to break it for us. Looks like we have a Coast Guard vessel here, and don't know exactly what those are. And there's like a whole marina over there. We're gonna come here and we're gonna anchor over here. Look at these pretty houses. Ooh, in front of all those houses. He's gonna do its outdoor shower thing. Here we go. That didn't do it. That feels pretty good. Did it stick?
I think it did. We threw another 25 feet out just to make it sure that it sticks. Yep.
Okay. Okay, we have another 25 feet out. We're gonna try it again. Anybody notice those little green things in between the green paint? That's our new thing that we're trying out for our anchor. We mark our anchor so we know how much chain we have out, but the paint fades over time, and the last anchor markers didn't work. They fell out. So this is a new kind of anchor marker. So far it looks like they're staying.
We left Atlantic City at 3:40 a.m. and we arrived in Sandy Hook about 1:20 p.m. It only took us 9.8 hours.
Okay, Distin Piston, you ready to go outside? Yeah, I know you gotta go. Let's go outside. Okay, so we've been at this anchorage for a while, and I will tell you that the boats that comes cruising by here sure make a rolly. But we know we're safe for the night. It's a nice spot. There's another boat coming in.
The wake is caused by they have catamarans that make regular shuttles from someplace, probably New York, and and they feel quite awake, and they go 25 knots, 30 knots, and they don't slow down right here.
Oh, so they should stop before we go to bed.
Yeah, I mean, well, who knows? They might go 24/7. Who knows? We'll find out for sure. And I guess it really just depends upon how we're laying when that wave comes by. Because if it comes at us from the bow or the stern, it's no problem. And even a quarter.
But the side,
covering
we're
us,
just moving.
Yeah, but if it broadsides us, it will move stuff in the boat.
Okay. So that big boat, that's what's coming by and waking us. And Eric just pointed out that
So he's gonna
it slowed down because it was going to capsize the other boat. But now it's speeding up again. And so what you're going to see is the waves that we're encountering.
There are several ferry lines that operate in this area, and C Street Ferry was the one that was affecting us. It goes between the Atlantic Highlands and New York.
So last night we had Chipotle chicken bowls, and they were pretty tasty. And I've got a little bit of the leftover ingredients from it. So I just thought, well, let's do burritos tonight. We had a relaxing afternoon because we anchored early. We aren't leaving first thing in the morning. We're just kind of chilling. So we will have burritos tonight. And I have the uncooked tortillas, which we love. Distin is over there. She is burying her food because she is just sure that one of these days we will not feed her, and she better have a stash. Okay, I have most of the toppings cut up. I guess I'm missing the onion. I'll have to get that. But we're getting there. It's morning. It's always good to wake up in the same spot that you went to bed in. The anchorage got better later at night when the catamaran wasn't going back and forth. What do you think of this anchorage?
Pretty rolly.
Pretty rolly?
Yeah, it was nice to get here. The ferries stop after it gets dark, so it's better at night, but it's rolly during the day. Fast ferries and so forth go by all day.
We anchored in Sandy Hook Bay, just outside of the Atlantic Highlands Municipal Harbor.
Did we hold good?
Yeah, we held good. I put out 100 feet of chain out in 12 feet of water, so we weren't going anywhere.
Okay.
Join us in the next episode as we head up to New York City.
Havaseas you next time.